Good morning and welcome to The Show. The struggle is real, so we couldn't afford a name. As for me, my name is LaDasha. A recent social issue concerning the legalization of marijuana has arisen here in Troutdale, Georgia. We are out here in the field interviewing the opposing sides to the situation. Now to LaSlasha out in the streets.
Thanks, LaDasha. I'm here with concerned mother of three, Mama Gertrude. Now, Gertrude, you don't actually live in this part of town, do you?
Oh, heck no. I have a tent set up for me and my kids to protest the cannabis legalization.
Say no to drugs! Say no to drugs! Say no to drugs!
So, Gertrude, why do you feel so strongly about this social issue?
Well, I recently lost my husband to a marijuana overdose. He snorted too much, and it nearly killed him.
Well, that's tragic. So, how many people do you have supporting your campaign?
Well, 4, including myself, but we're working on it.
Sounds good. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, LaSlasha, even though that was probably the biggest waste of time on an interview ever.
Yo, LaDasha, I'm gonna let you finish and all, but LaSlash is the best reporter of all time.
So with that, now a commercial break.
Don't smoke marijuana. If you smoke marijuana, you lose brain cells. When you lose brain cells, you fail Miss Kimball's class. If you fail Miss Kimball's class, you don't graduate. And when you don't graduate, you give up. If you give up, you end up on the streets. If you end up on the streets, you sleep in a roadside ditch. Don't sleep in a roadside ditch. Stay away from marijuana.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Oh, my bad. Now we're going to take a look at the other side of legalizing marijuana. As for myself, I'm all for this weed stuff. Now to LaSlasha with my favorite people ever, the Stoner Bros.
Thanks, LaDasha. I'm here in Troutdale with Marquavius and Chad, the Stoner Bros. They're on the side of legalizing marijuana.
Where's the food, bro? I'm hungry, man. Bro, let's get this food, bro. Oh, yes! You guys ready? All right, let's go. Let's get it, bro.
I'm stoner, I'm stoner, I'm stoner. DJ Lil King, I'm stoner, I'm stoner, I'm stoner. I'm stoner, I'm stoner, I'm stoner.
So, Stoner Bros, this is a nice place you guys live in. I honestly wasn't expecting a house like this. So, Chad, why do you support the legalization of marijuana?
I'm Chad, but I'm just over here on cloud 9.
Yeah.
So, Marquavius, what type of weed do you enjoy smoking?
I'm on that Call of Duty Ghost.
Yes, bro. And I'm on that Kimball Kush.
Okay, what type of support have y'all rallied around your area?
All our homies are on the pot bandwagon.
Especially our dope dealers. Shout out to LaDasha, trapping out the bando.
If you ain't talking money, I don't wanna talk.
I'll call you back.
You can tell I get this sack just by the way I walk.
Okay, I think we've heard enough. Back to you, LaDasha.
Thank you all for joining me on The Show. Tune in next week when we interview teen heartthrob Justin Bieber. Thanks, and we out.
What is your stand on the legalization of medicinal marijuana in Georgia?
I feel like if it is going to help save a child or a person's life, obviously whatever it takes they need to do, but at the same time they need to let the public be aware that it is not something that they're saying it's a good thing for you to do, because a lot of kids are getting mixed, feelings about it, saying that, well, if it helps somebody, then that means it's okay for me to do, and that is not obviously what it's for, so.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay.
I actually don't believe that marijuana should be illegal. I think it does far less harm than alcohol has ever done. And alcohol, they learned during the Prohibition, just creates underhand crime. I mean, so the only reason they do it with marijuana is because you can grow it in your backyard. It does far less than alcohol. If you're going to go by level of anyone can abuse anything, and anyone can use it correctly. Alcohol does far more damage. It's ridiculous to be illegal. My brother, while he was dying with age-related diseases, my parents didn't mind that we got it underhanded because this was in the late 80s. It helped him. It should help everybody.
I believe marijuana should be legal in the state of Georgia for medicinal purposes. And why is that?
Because I think it helps with certain types of cancer treatments.